This is Beaverville. Come on in.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
I just flew in. I'm recording an album. It's called Cherry South Bitch Live.
I've been to every city in Mexico. Came across an unclaimed piece of meat in Baja. Turned out to be Rosie. Guess you picked a knife fight with somebody better.
I woke up yesterday morning with a spring in my step.
Start later, please.
I could never know if the day was...
Fast forward, Ed.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic.
Super duper. That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yes.
Boy, that is good news.
It is the 24th day of February, 2025. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Power Trip Morning Show. It appears, for now, that spring has arrived. 40s all week. How you feeling? I'm feeling pretty good, too. Hey, listen, we got a lot to get to on today's show. It's Monday, so there's so much to cap up on from this weekend. I don't know what any of it is, but, I'll get some stuff in before the show starts. And Corey's here and Saucy's here, of course. Maxo is on his way around the world doing what he do. Have a fun trip, Maxo. We miss you already. Zacho will be here. I believe Ben Lieber. I believe Mussman will be here. And a cast of thousands. Here's some comedy. Nate Bargatze starting you on a Monday. We're going to make it a great week. Best week of your life. Let's do this. Come on in. I'm glad you're here.
I went to career day for my daughter's school, and I get what I do is very fun. But I was nervous because I'm there with real people, and they're smart. So I was hoping to sit at a table alone. They put me at a table with a surgeon, which I think they did it on purpose, almost to show the kids, here's the difference between reading. So the kids come up, and they're like, what subjects do you use for comedy? And I don't even know what the subjects they're taking. I was like, I do English. I do mostly English on stage. They asked him, how long do you go to school to be a surgeon? And he's like 54 years or whatever. It's and they asked me, they're like, how long to be a comedian? I was like, you're good now. So. Look, finish elementary school, make your parents happy, but then I'd get out and get after it.
There's a stressed beaver.
Jeff, look at this thing.
The finish line is waiting. Fate is on your side. You hear the distant thunder. There's lightning in your stride.
You're okay. Yeah, see?
Welcome to the Power Trip Morning Show, Monday, February 24th of 2025. My name is Corey Cove. That's Chris Hockey. That's Meat Sauce Paul Lambert. There's Zach Halverson. Sauce, you just hit a bunch of rosy buttons, and it reminded me that you'll be salivating when you see this or see it. It's one of the more underrated Rosie bits because he really could have gone on a run where he just was like a restaurant reviewer. I'm surprised he didn't try to go down that path and just get a whole bunch of free meals.
You'll be salivating when you see it as one of my favorite Rosie Button bars.
You'll be salivating when you see it.
Super weird. They're in the middle of a packed restaurant.
And who is they again?
Rosie and my dad.
That's right.
Shout out to your dad. Happy birthday.
Yeah, shout out.
What is he, 75?
Yes, he is.
75.
Sunny and 75.
3/4 of a century,
yes,
that guy.
He is. Yes, and he's currently at my house.
Oh.
Him and Kel spending some quality time together?
No, Hawk kicked him out.
Yeah, I had to. Listen, I just can't take it anymore.
Too much sex, he said.
It's too much. He won't leave me alone.
Yeah.
Can't keep his hands off me.
Yeah.
I'm like, I got to sleep, brother.
Yeah.
Sauce, if your dad hooked up with your wife, who would you be more mad at?
What a weird question. Why do you ask weird questions?
It's
I don't understand your questions.
in the morning.
I don't understand.
That would never happen.
I'm a horny, weird guy, but I think underneath it, you're like a serial killer kind of horny.
Yeah.
Like you ask questions like that. Like, hey, if you were in an accident and your penis fell off, would you eat it?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the questions you ask. And I'm like, yes, I would. What's the problem?
That wouldn't happen.
No, but who would you be
answer
more
the question,
mad at?
Sauce.
Who would I be more mad at? My dad.
Yeah, that's the right answer.
I would be pissed at my dad.
I see. Now you're wrong because a guy's got to get him a piece when he can get him a piece.
Jesus.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. I'm sticking up for your dad.
Sauce, care to throw out a
I
rebuttal?
would be mad at my 75-year-old father.
Yeah. When you're 75, if some young PA, not yada, offers up that ass, are you going to turn it down?
So you're saying that that your 75-year-old dad sleeps with how old's your wife?
36.
36. And the age gap is what makes you mad?
All of it would make me mad.
Your dad. Come on, Dad. Wait until she's older.
Sauce, forgive your dad right now.
I was just drinking coffee. No, that would be weird. I would be pissed. I would kick them both out. And it would just be me, Louie, Steve, and Muppet, and Winnie.
There is no Louie or Winnie, Steve.
I would be pissed.
All right, whatever.
Well, Paul, I know you're not going to believe me, but I sincerely mean this. I hope that doesn't happen.
Well, that's kind of you. Any other weird questions?
You're welcome.
You know what? I like your dad. I hope it does.
Wow.
And he's
I'm
previewed the
hoping for
goods, right? He's seen Kellen in Vegas.
Hawkhouse.
Right.
Hawkhouse.
So he knows, right, not your dad.
Yeah.
So he knows what your dad's getting into. He's a fan.
You know what? And I
He
love him.
blogged about it.
You know, I love him.
Huck, you blogged about my naked wife?
A few blogs.
Oh.
Yeah, a few different ones under different names.
Well, that's nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I only let the people of Congress speak.
Well, that's nice of you.
You're welcome.
Zach, you're awful quiet considering this is a pretty disgusting conversation.
Yeah,
This
are
is
you
normally
debating
right
it?
in
I'm
your
just
wheelhouse.
kind of enjoying the show here. This is a very quick to the week start for this radio program to go straight to.
You're saying we're starting weekly?
Well, no, it's just very quick to the father daughter-in-law sex situations.
Hawk has seen that.
Well, I didn't do like a run of show, so I didn't know which segment to bring it up.
Yeah,
And since his birthday came up in segment 1, I thought this would be the best time to ask.
That sounded like more like a Friday type thing, but I like it. Friday and a Monday and the power trip.
I'm confused.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah.
No, well. I
Anyway.
think your dad would say no thank you, but I would love for him to feel wanted.
Jesus.
I'm
Is he
thinking about
wanted
this.
by
This is a
you?
hell of a scenario.
Your dad would say no thank you. He's a very polite
He
man,
would.
great manners, right?
And he would
no
say,
thank you.
He would say the following thing.
Careful.
We both know I can't get it up.
Interesting.
Oh, my God. How do you know that?
And I know for a fact, Jeff would say, I don't think I can do this. And Rosie would say, you'll be salivating when you see it.
Yeah, yes, he would.
Yeah. Why is Rosie always there?
Yeah, because he's everywhere.
Weird.
Rosie's
Weird.
everywhere.
Where is he?
I have no idea.
I don't know. We didn't want him on the show anymore.
Yeah, according to him.
Yeah, it depends on who you ask.
Right, yep. Yep.
Yep.
Sauce, I'm so sorry. I just got a letter that you've been recalled.
By who?
The Lord.
Oh, the Lord wants me back?
No, you're defective.
Oh, well.
Oh, what's the issue?
His penis.
Oh, well, yeah. The Lord's right then.
And the size of your head.
Oh,
He admits it.
I do have a huge head.
He admits it was a mistake.
We were at,
Your mom filed a complaint the day after you were born.
what?
When she could finally breathe again.
Breathe again. Breathe again.
Who sings that song? Is that like
I
Leanne
believe
Rhymes?
it's,
Who is that?
That's probably
Careful.
Exodus.
Exodus. The Bob Marley song?
Who sings Breathe Again? Why am I? Is it Tony Braxton?
know
Who
that
is
song. I
that?
don't know
That's
what
a
song I'm
great
on.
song.
I just don't know.
Is
what
it
you're
Tony
talking about.
Braxton? Who the hell am I thinking of?
Yeah, Tony Braxton
Okay, Tony
sings
Braxton.
it. Babyface.
I think
yeah.
it was Tony Paxson.
Yeah.
Is that his name? Tony Paxson?
I think you're mixing up Tony Kukoc and John Paxson.
Yeah, there you
he
go.
is, yeah.
That's it. Yeah, Tony Paxson. Paxson that ass.
Jesus. What is happening?
Happy birthday, Jeff.
Yeah.
When was his birthday? Friday or Saturday?
No, Thursday.
Thursday. So then just a celebration over the weekend.
Yep.
Well, good for him.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Why didn't he come in studio?
Yeah, what's going on with him?
I don't know.
Normally he comes in studio, doesn't he? Usually he's
Yeah.
here.
We're fighting.
Yeah. Hawk kicked him out, remember?
Awkward.
Yeah, it is. It's very awkward.
Yeah. Huck was like, I don't need you anymore.
That's right.
Oh,
Tony Paxton, that ass.
Yeah, and he said that. Now they're fighting.
That caused a fight.
Yeah.
He doesn't like when I'm perverted.
No. Yeah. That.
He loves it.
I know you guys listen to Howard Stern. Have you guys been listening the last couple of weeks when they did this pervert test?
Oh, yeah. How
Speaking
weird.
of being a pervert.
How weird.
Can you imagine if the entire, not just the power trip, the entire fan staff was evaluated the way this show was?
Yeah, I think I am 100% certain I am the least perverted of us all.
What?
I am. I have a healthy relationship with sex.
Breathe again.
I think.
I don't know what you're into, but I tend to agree with your logic because off the top of my head, well,
I mean, we know
there's a couple of contenders that I think are obvious answers, and I think they would be solidified as the biggest perverts if we ever were evaluated the way that that show just went through an evaluation.
how did they? What were some of the questions? How did they evaluate it?
They had some expert come in, and then the big controversy, not to spoil it, but like Stern won't reveal who was the winner for some reason, so they just left it at the top 5.
I've thought a lot about why he won't, and I think I have a pretty good angle on it.
Why is that?
I think it could open this person up to some really bad situations with their family. If they were revealed as being as big a pervert as the test says they are, maybe they wouldn't be allowed to have children in their home.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Oh.
Because, he definitely made it sound like he didn't see this coming, and then when he realized who was the winner and why they were the winner, he just was like, I just can't say this.
Yeah, right.
And, I know he's getting softer as he gets older in terms, the dude's got a heart, but it's like, it's unlike him to not reveal the winner of this.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So there, I think there's a really good reason as well. That's a really good thought. I hadn't thought of that. That's a good,
I think
good
about
angle.
Things way too much for way too long. And that was one of them I couldn't stop thinking about.
Yeah, I think you're right, though, Hogs.
Thanks.
Well, I mean, either way, it's going to be awkward when the families of Mark Rosen and Paul Allen get to hear that it was a 2-way tie for the top.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because if we did that and one of those scores came back bothersome like that, we'd call 911.
Yeah, correct. Breathing in.
I'm not going to mention names, but I'd be like, send somebody over to rescue Karn.
Yeah, don't mention names, though. Let's not use names.
The weirdest part about that test, though, because again, I don't know exactly how they administered it, but it's almost like a lot of those old school internet love tests, and you'd take them to try to match with somebody. Well, if you're aware of why that you're being tested, you could answer differently. For example, if somebody's like, would you ever do this in bed and that in bed? Well, if you don't want to be the biggest pervert, you're like, no, that sounds pretty gross.
Right, right.
So the fact that somebody answered so honestly that they are so perverted that Stern is like, I can't even say this, then not only is that person crazy perverted, they cut open a can, they cut open a vein and opened up a can of worms to whoever took this or administered this test, and they said everything.
Everything.
That's why I believe it was Sal.
Yeah.
Because he is pretty willing to say whatever.
Yeah.
Like, for example, back to the fan here for a second.
Yeah.
Rosie wouldn't say everything.
No.
He'd keep it closer to the vest.
No.
I'm a little afraid PA would say everything.
Everything, yeah.
I think everybody on this show would mostly say everything.
I've given all my answers this morning.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. We know what Hawk's into.
Fair. I have a healthy
Hawk's
relationship
my wife
with
naked
sex.
on her wedding day.
And again, I still don't understand why you didn't share with the class, but whatever.
Yeah, she asked me that too. I said, you're welcome.
No, I was talking about Paul. Like, why can't Paul share with the class and go, anybody else?
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
Step right up.
Chris was first. Anybody else? She's.
Oh, saucy.
Oh, boy.
What happened?
I almost tripped. Breathe again.
Aren't you
now I want to
sitting
hear
in a
that
chair?
song. Yeah, I stood up, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I thought you were sitting in a chair and said you almost tripped.
No, I could trip in a chair, though. How long is
wiener?
Maxio gone?
2 weeks, right?
Yeah, 2 weeks, man.
Oh.
He's on his way. I was talking to him yesterday. He was in Las Vegas at the airport.
Oh, sweet.
Yep. Yeah, it's a good kid, man. I'm excited for him.
Wait a minute. He's going west first?
Yeah, I guess so.
Goes to Vegas and then flies east.
Yeah, he
Strange.
whatever the cheapest route is, he takes that route.
Sure.
Yeah.
And he's got some real cheap flights, man. It's pretty
Yeah,
crazy.
he said not any of them, once he gets over there, over like $30.
Yeah, exactly. It sounds insane, but that's Europe in general, right? Once you get over there, it's pretty cheap to bounce back and forth. It's just getting over there's the expensive part.
Yeah.
Man.
So,
there you go.
All right.
Here we are, man. It's Monday, and how nice is that weather out there?
It's great.
Yeah, I didn't even bring a coat today.
I didn't either.
Game changer.
Yeah. I didn't even start my car and let it warm up.
Did you push it here?
Yeah, I pushed it.
Wow,
Yeah.
crazy. That's a hell of a workout,
I pushed
brother.
it here. Yep. Thanks, Hulkster.
Just did you hop on 100?
Yeah,
like normal,
push it down 100. Yeah.
No, he hopped on like 250.
Oh.
There's no way you're 250.
I bet I'm heavier.
No way.
Yeah.
You're not over 250
I bet
pounds.
I am.
No way.
Yeah.
No chance.
I appreciate that.
Like flooded wet.
If you're over 250, you do not look like you're over 250.
I really appreciate
no
that.
No way.
Would you quit flirting?
Yeah.
I mean,
you
my
wanna
God.
see my dad bang my wife, and now you want to see me?
I didn't say I wanted to see your dad bang your wife. I just asked
who. Turn bad for you, brother.
Actually, would
listen
you?
to the Hulkster.
Would you watch?
Of course he would. He's a silent freak. Oh, Hawk farted.
What?
You farted. Everyone heard that. What?
He didn't answer the question. You didn't answer the question.
No, man. That was only you.
You didn't answer the question.
We're gaslighting you. Oh, get it?
Oh, brilliant.
Answer the question, Corey.
In this scenario, do they know I can see them?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Or am I just like, am I the one that like stumbles upon it, sees it, and has to verify that it's them for sauce?
No, you're there. You're in there eating sunflower seeds whole.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, with one hand, because the other one's just a whacking.
And what hole?
I can't tell you how many people in the last 5 days have offered me sunflower seeds.
Ugh.
And I've said, no, thank you. I gambled and won.
No
now I'm going to
chance.
take. Oh, I did.
No, I'm telling you, they're still in there.
No.
It's been for almost 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Doesn't
it's
matter.
lurking.
They're holding on, man.
Yeah.
They're holding on.
So far, so good, though.
For one more day.
But again, this is the anti learning your lesson, because now I'm going to be more confident next time that everything's going to go the right way.
Yep. Which is exactly their plan.
And then it's going to be like if Wolverine was taking a nap on the floor and you grabbed him by the feet and tried to drag him out of the room, and he's like, no.
Yes.
Gross.
When it goes bad, that's essentially what it is.
Yeah.
When it's on its way out, it is like it is trying to hold on, sliding down a cliff.
Oh, yuck.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be great.
But so far,
God,
Wouldn't you know it? Couldn't you see it in the, wouldn't you know they pass through?
I would think so. I don't know.
No,
I think we're good.
They're in there. They're
No, I
waiting
think we're
for.
good.
They're
That's
waiting
what I'm
for
saying,
reinforcements.
They're waiting and
What if
watching.
there's a sunflower growing up your...
Yeah, it's like Vietnam,
You wish.
1968 in there. They're holding on,
they're-
waiting for
There's water,
reinforcements.
there's fertilizer.
Yeah.
This show's off to a weird and probably
I'm
not
breaking. We're
great
never breaking
start.
again. I've decided.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Commercial free for 3.5 hours.
That's right. That's right.
Let's see how. Not this
That's
month.
why we're commercial free.
Not this month. More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on the Fan.
The Power Hour goes live at 8 a.m. It's powered by Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed. Watch it at KFAN.com/watch.
Now, the real positive to it being warm out there is that it's warm out there. The only possible negative is you might slip and fall on your A-word. So be careful. You know, it got cold as the overnight went over. I got to have people come out today and look at my my house.
What happened?
The ice melt caused a snow dam, which caused the water to go inside the house.
no.
Come into my,
Greasy.
I've never had an HOA before.
Yeah.
They've been great about it, though, I have to say. I was like, hey, listen, there's a waterfall in my living room. Is that right? So that's getting taken care of today. Thank gosh. What a drag.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, sorry to hear about that.
Thanks, man. It'll be all right.
Sorry, Diddy.
It'll be all right. They'll figure it out. You know. Still have my testicles.
Your what?
You heard what I said.
That is true.
Every time I start to get upset or worried, I just reach down and I'm like, oh, yeah, they're still there. I'm cool.
Oh, that's good news.
You know what I mean?
Right. And you're sure you would score low on the pervert scale?
Yeah, I know I would because I think everybody knows everything about me. I'm pretty open book here. I like D's. I like...
yeah, but I'm saying like...
double D's.
Yeah, not the kind of D's
doubles.
you mean.
They don't have to be doubles.
But I mean, I do think that's probably a high score on the pervert test if you have water coming through your ceiling in your living room and the first instinct you have is to grab your balls.
Interesting
like
that you say that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh no, my waterfall in my living room. Well, at least I have these.
Yes,
but
and then
see,
you knock them around for a little bit.
Right, that's not what a normal person does.
You're looking at this incorrectly.
Oh.
No, you're incorrect because the fact that I reach down and then I find them and I'm like, good. That means I am not verklempt.
Oh.
It means I have a healthy relationship
mind?
with it. Yeah. And I don't go, oh, good. I talk about it on the radio. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed of my sexual proclivities.
Yeah. I've never heard that word outside of Linda Richmond on SNL.
Same.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it really means. I mean, I get the gist of it, but I would have a hard time describing it accurately.
Right. I don't have time to...
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Forever.
Don't worry about it, baby.
It's a fun one. I couldn't spell it either.
Yeah.
No idea.
I'd take a real shot at it. I'd probably get it wrong. Is that really Heidi Klum? Holy balls.
Oh, boy.
Right,
See, I have a very healthy relationship.
Yeah, not perverted in any way.
I don't think what I just said is perverted, sir. You don't know what I'm looking at. She could be in a terrible car crash. Or she could be wearing this. Everybody say hi.
See, again, if she wasn't a terrible car crash and you're like, oh, God, is that Heidi Klum?
I don't think I said it like that, sir. That might have been what you heard.
Do you guys think this show is good?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, sure. Sometimes when
all
I
the
shut
time?
up.
I think sometimes it is.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Sometimes it's pretty good.
I think it's pretty good. I don't know. Yeah, I enjoy it.
The big guy on Friday thought it was great.
Yeah, he thought it was good.
The Lord?
Yeah. My Lord, yeah.
He's your Lord.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can see him. Yeah, great point.
Go ahead and look at that picture I just texted y'all and tell me if you understand why I said, oh my God, that's Heidi Klum.
Oh my gosh, there's so much blood.
Are you looking in your pants again?
That's a nice sphere.
Told you. See, now you guys call me a pervert all you want.
Well, I mean, she's in lingerie against the glass in Las Vegas. I mean, that's my favorite city in the world.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Did you
Heidi
say
Klum's
city?
in this photo.
Because those are
What
top
hotel do
5
you
for me
think
as
that
well.
is?
Well, it's probably the Wynn or the Encore.
I would,
Oh, yeah.
that's exactly what I was thinking. I would say the Encore. Because that's the one you walk through to get there, right?
Isn't she like
Yes.
60?
Well, no, that's the Venetian.
Is it the Venetian they walk through? I can't remember.
Which that could be it, but I don't know how many. I guess I've never been to the Venetian.
Heidi Klum is 51.
Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah, see, now you guys called me a pervert, and I was like all healthy about it. I was like, oh, look, that's Heidi Klum. And he's like,
It's north
I did.
yeah,
of
that's
the
exactly what you
of
sounded.
the sphere.
It's okay.
It's all right.
It's all right. Have a good time. Apparently, I follow Heidi Klum.
I can't imagine why you do
but
that.
You're low on the test. You wouldn't finish high on the
No, I don't think I would.
Well, we've talked about this 50 times. There's like 3 people, one who works here, 3 people we know who any woman on the internet is followed by Mark Rosen. Even if you're like, that woman has like 6 followers. Oh, yeah, one of them's Rosie.
He follows Russian bots.
Every woman on the internet.
Everybody locally that has an OnlyFans page.
everybody.
And then everybody nationally that's attractive.
Mm-hmm. Oh, followed by Rosie. That makes sense.
Yeah, why is this person always on my feed? Oh, because Rosie keeps liking their photos.
Yes, correct.
It's interesting. Check this out, man. Because you guys are perverts, I have to change the subject away from sex over and over again.
Okay.
Here's 10 ways to bring more calm into your home, Corey.
How about a relaxing waterfall in your living room?
Yeah, how about that? Well, you scratch your balls.
Breathe again.
I did not scratch them.
Well, you fondled them.
I did not fondle them.
You did say knock
You
them
knocked them around.
No, he said to knock them around.
I thought you said knock them
I said I
around.
just checked to make sure they were there.
You played with them a little.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
You're
you got to calm down.
You're a
Let's
pervert.
find some ways for you to calm down.
You Newtons cradled them.
Newton's cradled? them?
Isn't that this bit?
The pendulum?
No, like where you have like 5 balls and then one hits the other one.
I don't know what that's called. I know what you're talking about.
Tennis.
Brilliant. I think it's
Newton's
called
Cradle?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I thought you'd know that. That's like
It
a
makes
smart
sense because
people
it's, physics and stuff. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Oh, yeah.
That probably is correct. Look at Saucy Saucerson.
Also known as Newton's balls.
thing. Yes, see? You Newtoned your balls. Sorry, Hawk. Go ahead.
Pervert.
Yeah. What? Yeah, that's perverted.
Talking about Newton's balls.
Talking about Sam.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. Breathe again.
10 ways to bring more calm into your home.
All right, let's see if these
I'm going to do
work.
this when I get home. Declutter 33% of your wardrobe. Actually, I did that yesterday.
I did that a couple weeks ago.
I'm going to do that today.
I did that yesterday.
It's the best.
And I'm going to be so pissed when I gain all my weight back.
Yeah.
It's going to be expensive.
Keep
depressing
trust me,
and expensive.
From someone who's yo-yoed a lot of weight in their
We've
lives.
seen it.
There's no way you're 250.
Oh, I bet I'm more than 250.
No chance.
Bring that scale.
I don't even know.
What's your name?
I don't
No,
even
you're
need
here,
to
Zach.
know the number. I just know I would be floored if you're over 250.
Mussman, on your way out the door,
No
please
way.
grab your scale. And I'm not talking about the one you use to weigh the pot. You damn dope head.
Well, that's in ounces.
Freaking Muss on Friday. We're never going to get to this whole list. But
Oh,
we
my
should.
God.
He had 2 or 3 answers on password. I texted Barb and I go, how did you not murder him?
How did she win?
I mean, they did about 6 clues on the word saint.
I dream.
But yeah, well, that was the worst start of all time. But they did about 6 clues for saint.
I dream is what he said?
Yeah, and then he realized, well, that's 2 words.
That's 2 words.
Yeah,
And
he
what
said-
was he talking about anyway?
Trying to get him to say genie.
Oh, I thought you said saint.
But
Oh, I'm sorry.
the saint one, though, right? They went back and forth with like Savior and Santa and Nick and Nicholas. And he goes, and then Barb said Nicholas, and he goes, Cage. What does Cage have to do with anything else? And I'm just sitting in my car going, I wish I had a brick to throw through my own window.
You have to do the chord.
God, the
Take 2
worst
seconds.
I say it all the time. The worst players of that game try to answer like you get bonus points if you say it quickly. You have 5 seconds.
Cage.
Nicholas, Cage. Like he almost said Cage before she was done saying Nicholas. What does Cage have to do with Santa or a savior? I know.
I mean, he's Hawk's savior.
I mean, Jesus Christ Almighty.
Cage.
All right, so we got through nothing that makes us calm. And as you can tell, I'm not calm listening to Muss
See, that's what I'm
playing
saying.
password.
I can tell.
All right, let's do front page sports when we get back. But then I do want to get to that list because we need to calm down.
That's
and
what I'm saying, man.
Decluttering is the best. I try to talk my wife into that all the time. Can't we just throw this stuff out?
Yeah.
So much stuff in our garage that we are never, ever going to use, and she won't get rid of it. What do I got to do to just throw that stuff away when she's not paying attention? Maybe I'll do that today.
Send her to Target.
Oh, good point. That'll give me a window. More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on the Fan.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back.
Hey, Hogs.
Hi, buddy. Above normal temperatures expected across Minnesota for the final week of February. National Weather Service meteorologist Mike Griesinger says it really warmed up on Sunday in different parts of the state, including this one. And here's that soundbite right here. Where how'd it go? I loaded it in. Oh, right here. Sorry, guys. It's right here.
We saw a few 60-degree temperatures around Redwood Falls and Madison. So out there in that kind of western part of the state, mid to upper 50s were quite common. Anywhere that didn't have snow or much snow on the ground did hit 50s. Get you all the way up to almost Morris, where we saw 50s.
But what about the rest of the week?
Widespread highs in the 50s. But it looks breezy on Friday for those 50s, but lots of 50s across southern Minnesota again on Friday before a cold front sends us back closer to reality Friday night.
No.
You think we'll get another big snowstorm?
Well, but
yeah, we always
it's
do.
weird. The weather app basically is not agreeing with anything that guy just said.
Really?
So who's wrong?
The high on Friday is 47.
Yeah, that's what he said. 50s.
But then he said it like cools off and comes back down to reality.
That's what he said, yeah.
34 on Saturday, then Sunday and Monday, 46 and 49.
Yeah.
I don't understand. It looks like it's going to be 40s essentially for the next 10 days.
It's going to be 54 today.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In what city?
Minneapolis.
This one, yeah.
No S word.
Yeah, it says Minneapolis 54.
Well,
and then honestly, the next 10 days, essentially, except for Saturday, it should be in the mid-30s. Everything else is in the mid-40s.
This happens every year. This is what we call false spring, right? Where you're going to go, all right, cool. It's not going to snow anymore. Maybe golf courses will be open in like 2-3 weeks, and then all of a sudden we're going to get dumped out again.
Go ahead.
No.
You're not going to do it, huh?
No.
Thank you.
It's the new me.
Dean and Numi?
Yeah. It's the new me, man.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores. Buy 3 Red Bulls for just $8.50 for a limited time. Load up with Red Bull at Holiday. Mix and match any Red Bull flavors you want. Go to Holiday.
Newton's balls! Newton's balls! Newton's balls!
He loves it.
The Oklahoma City Thunder won 130-123 over the Minnesota Timberwolves. The best team in the league did what they do, and they beat us. They also shot 54.3% from 3. Whoops. Wolves battled, though, obviously. They shot 27 of 28 from the foul line. That'll keep you in a game. They only missed 1, and it was Ant. The bad news for the Wolves, they are at OKC tonight. So back-to-back against the best team in the NBA.
And they are 12.5-point underdogs.
Jeez. 6 of the next 7 for the Wolves are on the road.
Yeah, but I think they might. Sham said yesterday on all the ESPN coverage of, ESPN had like 8 basketball games yesterday. I know Hawk watched almost all of them.
I watched all of it.
Yeah, but he basically said they should get the reinforcements back. If not tonight, their next game. So that's good.
Which ones, though? Like, is DiVincenzo almost back?
All of them, yeah.
And
Randall and Gobert, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know DiVincenzo was that close.
Yeah.
Interesting. Alexander Ovechkin scored 3 goals in a Capitals 7-3 win over the Oilers. He is now 13 away from breaking Wayne Gretzky's record of 894 goals. He's got 29 goals this season, and he missed 16 games.
Yeah. Isn't he here, Zacho, in like 2 weeks or something?
Yeah, and they're hoping before the injury that perhaps he maybe would have been close to that mark when he is here, but unfortunately he got injured. But, man, give him credit because he seems to be making up some ground, and I think it's going to be a lot closer than a lot of us were expecting.
Well, the beauty of it is there's no limit on how many goals you can score a game. So even if he played the Wild tonight, he could score 13 and just break it tonight.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a good point. Corey's right.
It's not 0.
March 27th. So he's got a month, and I guess that's certainly not impossible.
Definitely not impossible.
Yeah.
But hockey's a tough game.
Thanks.
Yeah. Thanks.
Tough one to play.
Lord makes great music.
Hey, this happens sometimes, Zacho. I'm going to hope you can help me out with this. I don't know this name at all, and I don't even know how to pronounce it because what a weird place for a Y to be. But Ovechkin is the 3rd player to record multiple hat tricks at age 39 or older. Mm-hmm. One of them is Gordie Howe. The other one is something called Johnny Bucyk. How the hell do you say that? Bucyk. What a weird place for a Y.
I should know that. I've not heard that name ever.
Don't know who that is.
What my Bucyk. Johnny Bucyk.
Gary?
Yeah, that makes sense. Bucyk.
Utah.
Give me 2.
Good for Johnny.
Yeah, I'm sure hockey people are listening going, he's a huge deal.
Yeah, of course.
In like the 1930s.
He was one of the 100 greatest NHL players of all time.
What era? What decade?
The 50s.
50s, okay.
The 60s. So.
Okay. Well, then we're happy for him.
Yeah. Who could forget?
Your dad.
Apparently us.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's sticking around. He's 89.
Good for him.
He's still with us?
89 is mighty fine.
Sauce, your thoughts over the weekend when it was announced that Justin Ishbia has abandoned his pursuit of the Minnesota Twins and owning them. He's now going to focus on the White Sox and will increase his current stake of ownership at in Chicago.
Devastating. I think a lot of people, even the people that thought he was going to be the owner, are devastated by it. If you listen to the Gleeman and the Geek podcast, they had Dan Hayes on, the guy who broke the story. He works for The Athletic. I think it's like $1 to listen to it. I would highly recommend listening to it. I think in that podcast, they mentioned that they were going to announce that he was going to be the winning bidder this week. So they are all
what changed then?
I think he got a little bit of leverage that he could buy the White Sox from Jerry Reinsdorf, who owns the Bulls as well. Reinsdorf, I think, is 89. And he's got a huge business in Chicago. He's putting in $100 million home in Chicago. And I think he kind of used the Twins as leverage. But the Twins and Ishbia got way down the path that now they have to go back to whoever else they had. But I don't know. They think they could have this turnover in 30 to 60 days. Or excuse me, they could have a new owner set and ready to go in 30 to 60 days. But I don't know who it is. This is a big blow. A lot of people were excited, but when they announced that it might be Ishbia, everybody was like, they had 8 or 9 examples of owners who were going to buy the team, and then it turned out to be somebody else. So, we'll see. But that sucks because everybody was thinking he would run it like he runs the Suns and just spend money like it's going out of style. So back to the drawing board.
Doesn't his brother own the Suns?
Yeah. Matt. One of them is worth $15 billion. The other one is worth like $5.5 billion.
What a loser!
Right. So together they're worth like $20 billion, which I think would put them at that Cohn guy that owns Steve Cohn that owns the Mets.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Steve. So yeah, it sucks, but who knows? Maybe it'll be somebody else who wants to spend fat stacks of cash, as Common would say.
All right. What's the rest of this list? The decluttering is the first thing. That's enough for sports. I mean, we got more to do, and what really matters. That was enough.
Hey, it's Combine Week.
It is?
It is Combine Week.
Yeah.
Is PA already in Indianapolis?
No, he's there tomorrow and Wednesday.
Well, we are. We're broadcasting live right now from Indianapolis, Indiana.
Is he staying at your house, Hawk?
Yep.
That's hot.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. He likes it there. He tickles babies for profit.
Yes, he does.
All right, we'll do What Really Matters after this. This is the Power Trip live from Indianapolis, Indiana on The Fan.
Fan.
Wild Wednesdays, sponsored by Jim Beam, the official bourbon in the Minnesota Wild. They are here all season long. Listen every Wednesday through March for your chance to win tickets.
All right, welcome back to the Power Trip Morning Show. Ben Lieber should be here in about 10 minutes. Michael J. Mussman III. Hell of a password player on Friday. He'll be here at 7. I thought Barb was going to kill him.
Yeah, I did too.
I really did.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is the last day Mike Mussman's going to be alive because Barb is going to murder him.
She gave him a couple aggressive looks.
Yep. Thought it was over from us. All right, look, Chris is in the bathroom doing you know what.
Yeah.
Actually, I shouldn't say that because maybe you're guessing the other thing. He's just going to the bathroom. So he'll be back in a second. Zach, could you do What Really Matters until he gets here? Can you figure it out over there? Is something pulled up that he could do?
Yeah, I can figure something out.
All right, let's do What Really Matters. Scores and stats around the world of sports and in between. Chris will change something else in your life that's more important. We'll start with wild news presented by our friends at Catalyst Supply and CatalystSupplyCo.com. If you're a Twin Cities contractor, boost your build with our friends at Catalyst. Thanks, Catalyst.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The Wild with an epic comeback win on Saturday. They were down 3-1. They force overtime, and Rossi gets a really strange game winner. He kind of whiffed on it, fanned on it, but then hit it again, and it slides through. Game winner, 4-3 against the Detroit Red Wings, and now they square off again against Detroit when they host them tomorrow night at 7 o'clock right here on The Fan, the home of the Minnesota Wild.
Everything is chaos.
Faber put up another half hour of playing time, considering the week he had with the Four Nations face-off. Came back, didn't miss a beat. The officiating was very questionable. There were, especially in the overtime, Patrick Kane lost his footing, and for some reason Marco Rossi got tagged for tripping. Nobody in the building other than the person who put his hand up thought that was a penalty, but regardless, they still called it. And then it ended up working out because The Wild forced a turnover. I believe was it Boldy, I believe, who was able to feed Rossi, who had a breakaway and somehow got it in and won a game that the Wild, again, as you mentioned, down 3-1 and dire straits, turned around and did incredible.
Money for nothing, man. Say it.
You get chicks for free.
And yes, and they'll be back tomorrow night at the X. It's been a while, so it can be been a while. So it'll be good to see the team back home tomorrow night.
Well said. What really matters, though, is this.
He's right. You said that well.
Yeah, nice job,
Nice job, Dudo.
Thanks, gentlemen.
Yeah, most of that was in the right order.
10 ways to bring your home more calm. First of all, declutter 33% of your wardrobe. We said that earlier. I'm going to say it again in case you didn't hear it or you need to hear it again.
Well, what if you already did the 33? Do you do another 33% now of the wardrobe?
Right, which is going to be less, but that's fine.
Good question.
Oh, man, that's a great point.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Because initially I'm thinking then you're up to 66%, but you're really not. You're 33.
33%.
So then you got to take 33 of the remaining 66.
Good question.
Which would be 33 is half of 66.
Come on, man.
22.
Nailed it.
So,
Reset.
Total of 55.
White bear math.
Reset your living room every night. In other words, like if you pull something out of the cupboard and it's sitting there, if the scissors are sitting on the table there, if you have a book on the couch beside you, put them all back every night before you go to bed.
Oh, I'm not trying to step on your touchdown call, but I wonder if this is one of the remaining 8. There's one of the sneaky things that works for me for whatever reason is like a relatively late night vacuum session. If like the room is vacuumed, I don't know what it is, but I sleep better when I know that the room is clean.
Really?
What?
Yeah, I'm not saying like, oh God, I'm really tired.
You're weird.
And I'm like zombie walking while I'm vacuuming. I'm just saying like, if you vacuum at like 6 o'clock and then jump in bed 2-3 hours later.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about that, but it is essentially like, it feels like a decluttering, even though you're just knocking carpet around.
Anybody else picturing Mrs. Doubtfire right now?
Yes, yeah, yep.
A little bit of Norman Bates, a little bit of Mrs. Doubtfire. Angie walks in from Target. What are you doing? Decluttering.
Yeah.
Dude, why are you dressed like that? I need to relax.
I'm a Dewey.
Brilliant.
I thought you were just singing Lion King songs.
Number 3, own fewer toys.
Tommy?
It's true, though.
How many toys do you have?
And
how many is too many?
Well, just, I don't know. That's up to you, I guess. But if you're feeling
I got
cluttered,
a PlayStation.
That's cool.
That's too many.
Yeah, that's too many.
That's cool, but maybe you got also like Rubik's Cube.
Ooh.
I mean,
those things stress me out.
That's what I'm saying.
Never been able to solve one of them.
Me either.
10 ways to bring more calm to your home. Number 4, clear your countertops.
Oh, yeah.
That's hot.
How?
Hello.
You clear it with one swing of the forearm, and then you get busy.
Oh. Man, you
I almost choked.
You got some things to say. I'll say that.
Just to clarify, you still live at home, correct?
Yeah.
I said you.
Oh, I was going to say, that's an aggressive move to just knock stuff off the counter and go for it in case.
Yeah, sorry, Brian. I was banging. Sorry, everything you put together is
all my work stuff's on the floor.
Don't call your dad, Brian.
Sorry, that model car is all over the floor.
He's like, my toys.
Yeah, well, I was getting busy.
33% of my wardrobe's on the floor.
How hard were you banging?
Oh, God, Corey's never going to be able to vacuum. Help is on the way, dear.
No, he's never going to be able to sleep.
Oh, man. Vacuuming's nice.
Number 5. I'm sorry?
I was just going to ask, is it like is it the sound of it that soothes you?
No, it's just the order of the, I don't know, it just looks orderly.
Like the carpet's all pointed in the right
exactly.
direction.
It's like a nicely cut yard.
Yeah. Do you own a Roomba or whatever?
Sure.
Yeah.
See, you can run that anytime you want.
Yeah, we have one of those.
Yeah, it doesn't work super well, though, because we have a rug in the front hallway that it struggles with. And, between the dog toys and the dogs.
Yeah, your
How
Roomba
new
needs
is it?
help.
The Roomba?
Yeah. I've heard they made some strides lately.
Yeah, there's
And
so
you're gonna break 'em out
we've
there?
had to buy a couple of them because one of them drove through dog crap that probably Muppet left.
So you fired it?
No, it just drove through it and then shut down and wouldn't work.
You're out of here, sir.
Then we sold it on eBay and D Hockey bought it. He buys a lot of Roombas that run through turds. And then, we bought a few of them, but now they have like cameras on them so they avoid turds.
Why would I need a camera?
So it sees what it's doing.
It doesn't have eyes.
Eyes? It doesn't have eyes. Thanks, Irish
You're making
hockey.
fun of me. You think a robot has eyes.
But they do have cameras. They have ones now that vacuum and mop.
But I wonder, is it a camera or is it like a sensor?
It's probably a camera that then AI uses to see the picture of it.
Alan Iverson's so busy these days.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
I read about him all the time.
Yeah, he's very busy.
But the point of a Roomba is to just let it auto clean without having to do any additional work, right? But
That's right.
we always find that it's like when you have kids and pets and all this stuff, it seems like, well, if the Roomba is going to go tonight, then we have to pick up all this stuff, move that stuff, probably lift up these chairs so they can go under there. It just seems like it's so much work to get the house ready for the Roomba to go do its thing.
Yeah.
It almost defeats the purpose. It's faster just to do it yourself.
Yeah.
Couple rooms, though, it's nice when you don't have
I like it.
threat of other stuff. It's pretty sweet.
I like mine.
I do like the bit from Parks and Rec where Tom Haverford puts a like an iPod on the top of it. It's DJ Roomba.
Yeah, that's funny.
And it's just a traveling boombox, basically.
They are loud.
Is it my turn?
Bring calm into your home. Nah, we're done with sports for a
good.
minute.
Thank God.
Choose meaningful decorations. Meaningful decorations. Pictures and stuff. Number 6, tackle 1-minute projects immediately. Like if you're sitting there and you're like, man, I need to pick up that crap. Then tackle it right now. Don't let it sit there and get hard.
Don't let the Roomba get to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Do it now.
Yeah.
Number 7, identify a home for everything. A place. This is a place for you. You're here. Number 8, determine the purpose of each room. This is my jerk room.
Oh, my.
Beef jerky. He likes rum put peel.
Well, yeah.
Remember his food dehydrator? You could make turkey jerky, fish jerky, beef jerky. He has a room where all he does is make jerky.
That's right.
Which you must be filthy rich if you have a jerky room.
I do. I have a big house.
Yeah. And a waterfall.
Yep. Waterfall,
Had an
jerky room.
indoor waterfall.
Yeah,
Man,
don't
must
go
be nice
chasing
being
those.
you.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy how I live.
Yeah.
Right this way. Watch out for the waterfall. I'll show you to the jerky room.
Yeah.
It's like a freaking Wonka's tour.
Please say hello to Corey as he vacuums by.
In full drag.
He's orderly.
Hey, could you vacuum the jerky room? There's meat on the floor.
Oh. Ew. Sick.
And they go send cross-dressing
brag.
Roomba into that room.
Tidy your garage.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, man. Tidy the garage.
Oh,
That's a big one.
You know, she's not listening, but I completely, literally, I blame my wife. It's the garage is her fault. She has so much stuff. She's like, we need this. I'm like, it's been in our garage for 9 years.
Yeah.
We're never going to use this. It just sits here.
Yeah.
We can't get rid of it though. Yes, we can.
Yeah, that's a problem I have to admit that I have as well. You're well, no surprise. Your wife and I have a lot in common.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, we do.
Just a cluttered ass garage though.
Well, and that kind of leads to the last one, number 10. Discard unfinished projects. If there's been like a puzzle that's a third completed, it's been there forever. If you got a table that like is still in the box from IKEA, just get rid of those sons of bitches.
Yeah.
Or build the some bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean?
Yeah.
Discard unfinished projects.
Which also is the reason why my garage is filled. So a handful of years ago, I even did commercials for me. Like I got a bunch of those like storage racks and like shelving. It's awesome.
Yeah.
My garage is perfectly set up to not be cluttered because of all the stuff that I installed. It's awesome. And then she was like, cool, we'll fill these shelves and fill these storage racks. And then every piece else goes on the floor.
Yeah.
So we have overflowed all of the storage racks that we got. because she can't get rid of stuff.
Yeah. Imagine how you'll feel today after you clean out your garage.
Right.
I know she's gone today.
It's a good day. The weather's hot.
She passed away.
Today is a good day to declutter.
Yeah. It's a great day to declutter. It's warm outside.
Man.
You can wear that thong you just got.
Yeah, yes.
Put some Deftones
Sashay your butt cheeks around.
You can vacuum naked all over the house.
Yeah.
Get her done.
I'll put the Deftones on my DJ Roomba. I'll let him work in the garage as well.
Yeah, why not? He
It's a
can
him.
vacuum.
If he drives out into the yard, just let him go.
Yeah. Hi, Ben Lieber. Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Hi, Liebs.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Hi, Ben.
How are you?
Just great, man.
Great.
Ben, have you named your Roomba?
We don't have a Roomba.
iRobot?
Nope. Nope.
Mine's called Old Jim.
Old Jim. Is it O-L or O-L-E?
Yep.
Okay.
Old Jim. Yep.
This is where Rosie would say that Ben's floor cleaner is just called Abby.
Oh,
Yeah, he would say
Easy.
I didn't say I would say that. You know that's not
Easy.
I'm just the spokesman for the massage.
Chill out, Rosie.
Yeah. Relax, Rose.
Why he's like that? Why does he text you things before you even say them?
Give me the cleaning percentage breakdown between you and Abby.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, it's probably 90-10.
90 to 10. Okay.
You do all of it?
I mean, yeah, I do it all. I actually think, we're probably all in the same situation. I actually think that I do more cleaning than she gives me credit for.
Right.
But you're never going to win that argument.
I'm never going to win the argument. So it's best to err on the other side of giving her the higher percentage.
Right. Because even if it is 90-10, she would say it's 97-3, right?
Yeah.
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 Which is uniquely Twin Cities.
I do a fair amount of vacuuming. Every once in a while, I get out the mop and actually mop the wood floors. Hello. I don't know. I feel like I do it. I pick up. I pick up.
Yeah.
Do you make your bed?
No. Yeah. No, because a lot of times I'm up way before she's up.
I knew you were going to say it. That lazy A's still in bed.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
You're getting up, going to work.
Oh, I get up and I get all the morning chores done.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Milking those cows.
Yep. And goats.
You have goats?
Mm-hmm. Grab the eggs from the chickens?
Yeah, that's what you call it.
What'd you say, Corey, earlier? You're knocking carpet?
Yeah, knock some carpet around. That's a cool way of saying vacuuming.
I like it.
Yeah, knocking carpet.
Yeah.
That's my like whenever we have a party or whatever and she's cleaning the whole house, she doesn't trust me to do all the other stuff, but I can vacuum because that's just pushing something.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, you better vacuum all 3 floors. Okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
That's mindless.
It's weird. You called it knocking carpet around. We called it munch.
Exactly.
God.
No, that's
Fuck.
He continues to fail the pervert test.
See, I have a very healthy relationship with sex.
Is that not what everybody else was thinking?
That's what I'm thinking.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking,
Thank
too.
you.
He's not wrong.
Well, I can't be perverted because I was just thinking about vacuuming.
Mm-hmm. Well, a lot I can say about that.
Corey, I love
singing.
I love when you do a little bit of Doghouse Radio. It does make me feel validated because you don't share too often some of that stuff. And the storage racks in the garage. I mean, the essence of that is everything that I deal with all the time, every day. I'm embarrassed to open my garage door.
Same.
I really am. I don't want the neighbors to see the garage.
100%.
Because that's not representative of me. That's not me.
Do we live in the same house?
God, that'd be hot.
That would be hot. Tommy'd move in across the
I'll
street
tell you
in the
what.
tent.
Good morning,
Daddy.
I don't know.
That's Tommy.
Yeah, that's Tommy.
You'd never have to vacuum, Ben. I'll tell you that.
I know. There'd be a lot of bitching, though, going on.
Yeah, you'd see a grown man and Mrs. Doubtfire drag every day.
Yeah,
Not every day. That's an exaggeration.
Every other day?
More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
The Fan.
Join the Power Trips Meat Sauce and Miller Lite at Dave's Town Club in Delano this Thursday from 5 to 7. You can stop by to register for a chance to win a spot in the Vikings Foundation Golf Tournament. Get the full details at KFAN.com. Keyword golf.
Hell yeah.
Hey, you're going to be somewhere, man.
Yes, man.
Look at you, dude.
Look at you doing things.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Nice job.
Thank you.
Way to go, man.
Impressed by you.
I appreciate that.
All right, let's do more of What Really Matters. Ben Lieber is here. I'll do scores and stats. Chris does the fun stuff.
Yeah.
That's not fair. You get to do all the fun stuff. I have to read boring sports garbage.
Sure. Yeah, that's the way it works, though.
Yeah,
that's the way the world goes around.
All right, so we knew most of this, and all of it had kind of leaked, but officially the NFL announced 2 more home international games yesterday, but I think we already knew these, but just in case you hadn't heard. So the 2025 NFL international games, there's 7 of them. Here are the home teams and the countries they'll be playing in. The Chargers go to Brazil. The Colts go to Berlin, Germany.
Yes.
The Dolphins go to Madrid, Spain. Steelers are going to Dublin, Ireland. And then the Jags, Browns, and Jets are going to London. So when speculation rolls out and they're like, "Well, the Vikings just went to London. They wouldn't go back to London." I mean, the Jets just went to London, and now they're headed right back as the host team. So, I mean, I think we all have to let go of the whole, well, they would never send so-and-so 2 years in a row. Yeah, they are, because in the future, I think every team's going to play internationally once a year.
Well, with so many international games now, if there were 3 international games, I'd say, well, the likelihood that we go back 2 years in a row, probably slim. But now that we have 7 games, man, I know that we're not playing in Madrid, but man, that's the place I want to go.
Yeah, on this list, I couldn't agree more. Right, because we've heard the nightmares about Brazil.
Yep.
I think they're going to Brazil.
The Vikings?
Yeah.
Why do you feel that?
I don't know. I just have this weird feeling.
I mean, they're obviously, it's possible.
Yeah.
In Brazil?
Yeah. I think there's a draw to that. I think a
draw to what?
The Vikings playing the Chargers in Brazil.
Why?
I don't know. The McCarthy Harbaugh angle isn't a bit, I think that's some kind of a deal. I think the Vikings are a good international team. People travel to see the Vikings. I think that's a big deal. I just think they might be. I don't know why.
I hope you're wrong.
Okay.
I mean, I would be excited for it as it got closer, but as you said, Cor, I didn't hear one positive thing about that trip from anybody, from either team. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it.
What really matters, though, is this.
You're right. You're so right.
Thanks.
In 1958, the KGB attempted to blackmail Indonesian President Sukarno. They used a fake sex tape, said it was him. Not only did the plan not work, he was impressed, and he apparently asked the KGB for copies to give to his friends.
Jeez. It backfired. Yeah. It's like an original deep fake.
Yeah.
Just got to look alike to get after it. And then they all just claimed it was him.
Yep.
It's kind of genius. Yeah. You guys remember Plexico Burress, right?
Yeah, for sure.
He's had some issues in the last couple of decades, some financial issues and some other off-the-field things. But he sold his Super Bowl ring. It is believed to be the second most expensive Super Bowl ring ever.
Really?
Yeah, which is strange, but maybe it's just because most of them aren't sold.
Yeah.
If you read this, don't guess. What do you think Plexico Burress's Super Bowl ring went for?
Here's the sad thing. I saw this, but now I'm not even sure I remember. So I'm not going to guess, but I have a number in my head, so I'll see how close I really am.
Zachary?
$970.
$970 or thousand? $970,000. Sauce?
I saw it.
Hawk?
$180,000. I don't think it was that much.
All right, Ben, what did you guess?
I think it's somewhere around $760.
You are correct. Your memory is not good.
Oh,
$280,600.
Oh.
That's not right.
$280. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. The all-time record is something called Don McCafferty, who was the coach of Super Bowl V. His ring sold for $300,000. This is all according to ProFootballTalk.com. If any of this is wrong, just blame Mike Florio.
Oh. My mind is blown right now.
$280.
I really thought that I saw $760,000. What did I see that number for?
You dreamt it.
Yeah.
I must have.
Yeah.
Boy, I'm stupid.
No.
My brain's going, guys.
No, stop that.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
So I guess
let it go.
I don't know. I don't understand this. What do you do if you buy Plexico Burress's Super Bowl ring? What do you do with it?
I mean,
put it on your thing.
You'll wear it.
Yeah,
you
put
wear
it
it
on your thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
I believe you said that. So.
But I mean,
you use it to get women.
You weren't on the team.
Yeah, but don't you?
I don't understand.
Who cares?
Can you reinvest it? Like in 20 years, is it going to be worth more? Or are people going to realize, wow, that was a waste of money 20 years ago?
Do you deconstruct it and sell pieces of it?
I got to think it's not worth this much, though.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think you're paying for the significance of the win, not the actual significance of the parts.
My guess is this guy's probably a fan.
Yeah,
maybe
got disposable income, and this is a good talking point. Yeah,
and it would be really fun to wear it around your buddies for a while.
I don't know, man. You better have a ton of money.
But even if like let's just say my group of buddies, like if one day one of them showed up with a Super Bowl ring, we'd all be like, "Did you win that?" No, I bought it. Why are you wearing that?
How close are you to this guy?
Right. So one of your really close friends who was wearing a Super Bowl ring, as a group, you would ask, "Did you win that?"
And you'd be like, "I can't believe you didn't tell us you played for the Giants."
But were you on one of the Super Bowl teams and we didn't know?
Yeah, but I would be mostly sarcastic when I asked him if he.
Oh, dude, I didn't hear the sarcasm.
Oh, I didn't know your friends laid on the sarcasm.
Did you guys
so
hear the
thick.
sarcasm? I didn't hear it.
No, that's my fault.
Okay, so you sarcastically ask your friend, "Did you win that playing in a Super Bowl?"
Could you ask him sarcastically?
And then he says no.
And then you go, "Well, why are you wearing that?"
Okay, so then you would follow it with the actual question.
You're not on the team.
Right.
Like
which has been established with the lack of sarcasm.
You already said that.
Can you imagine if I showed up here with a Super Bowl ring I purchased and I just wore it around?
I can promise you, even sarcastically, none of us would even remotely ask, "Did you win that?"
Yeah.
Correct. But you'd savage me for it.
It'd be on the list of things.
Yeah,
for sure. I mean,
yeah.
The only thing there's only one scenario that I think would be kind of funny is if you wore the Saints Super Bowl ring from 2009 around Ben.
Saints were in the.
Just around Ben.
No, I would not do that.
Just Mondays and Thursdays, you would wear the Super Bowl
about
ring.
It, but that's very cruel. I would not do that to my friend Ben.
Well, whose ring on the Saints do you think would dig the deepest? In that sense of like that really hits home. Like of all people,
Butthole Eyes.
Sean Payton.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, Butthole Eyes.
It's got to be Sean Payton, right?
Yeah, Butthole Eyes himself. But you know, he hates Ellen. That
he hates Ellen.
He hates Ellen. She's a pain in the ass to work with.
Wow, man, I can't believe it. I mean,
what really matters though is this:
Teddy Roosevelt's daughter Alice was barred from the White House when it was discovered that she had buried a voodoo doll of the incoming president's wife on the ground.
Jeez.
Are you eating cheese?
I would
See,
love to
that's just funny.
Yeah.
Did you get barred from the White House for doing that?
Yeah, sure did. Yeah.
That's not really a threat. Is this?
I don't think so.
Just dig it up and throw it away again. Declutter the lawn.
Or leave it there. It's a good story.
It's just a doll under some dirt.
I wonder if it's still there.
What happens if your kid leaves cocaine everywhere?
It's a good question. I mean,
do you get barred from the White House or no?
I think you get to have some fun.
Pardoned.
I think the incoming president has some fun as well. Already said that. Already said this.
Well, let me do one then, sweet slut.
What really matters is this.
Slut.
He's not sweet.
It is not true that President William Howard Taft was so large he once was stuck in a bathtub.
That's too bad.
Yeah, in fact, that is an old wives' tale. He did have a new custom-made bathtub installed because he is a big gentleman, was a big gentleman, but he did not get stuck in one. That is not true.
That's good.
Yeah.
How big was he? You guys measurements?
Huge bitch. Let me look. I do. Hold on. Stay right there.
You know, I got to be honest. That's the reason why I don't enjoy baths.
I love
because baths are not really built for people that are 6'3".
You are massively obese. You're right.
You are obese.
You really are.
Go to
dude.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Cosmopolitan bathroom, bathtub will.
Why do you keep wanting him to leave?
Yeah.
Stay here.
No.
That's the place to go?
Oh, yeah.
I got to go all the way to Vegas just to
go to the
soak
Cosmo.
my body?
It's tough to beat the Cosmo. He's not wrong.
And
No, the Cosmo is
bathtub
sweet.
is about as big as this room, and you walk in there, and it's the
Starts
most
cranking
beautiful
away.
thing. Yeah, it really is. It's
And then he does gummies, has Diet Coke, takes a bath,
And
Heaven on
just
earth.
hammers himself.
plays video games, and just
heaven on earth.
doesn't leave his room for 48 hours.
The greatest place. in the
Start
world.
cranking away.
Here's another thing, though. There are big bathtubs elsewhere.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Never seen it.
Hey, a William Howard Taft, 5'11", 325.
Meat sauce. That's a huge bitch.
You ain't 5'11".
So this is a bad story, but I'm going to tell it anyway.
Give it hell,
Like
brother.
worse than the other one?
God, I love it.
Oh,
This is
God,
great when you.
worse than the other one.
I love it when you tease a story with how bad it's going to be.
So I was driving, I think it was Friday. Maybe even.
We're off to a great
Were you
start.
driving by yourself?
Just you're driving the other day.
I think
to
it was
quote
Saturday.
S Creek.
Did you
fast
crash and
forward
die?
it.
I don't know, which day was it?
It doesn't
I think
matter
it was-
what day it was.
Did you run over a homeless man again?
No,
Wait, what time of day was this?
I think it was in the morning.
Great question.
And I'm driving, and in front of me is a car.
Oh my God,
Oh,
this is
no
weird.
way.
Are you
What?
Wow.
Where? The
You
road?
didn't report this to the news?
No, I did not. And the license
What was
plate,
behind you?
TCL's here.
probably another car. The license plate was PJL 344.
Sure about that?
Yes.
PGL.
Wow. Paul George Lambert.
PJL. Did I say G?
I don't
Doesn't
know
matter.
what you said. I wouldn't listen.
PJL.
PJL, which are my initials. And if we had stopped,
Oh my God.
because that's when I do my texting and driving when I'm stopped, I would have taken a picture and I was going to tweet, those are my initials and my high school weight.
That story makes you sound stupid.
And then I saw PJL again, but it wasn't a funny enough number, so I didn't take a picture of it.
Well, that's
That was
because
twice
you're an
in 2
idiot.
days. And then yesterday, I almost got drove off the road by a pickup truck going like 85 down Highway 100. Not kidding. I thought I was
What
going
was
to
his license plate?
I don't remember.
Too bad he wasn't successful.
Oh, why do you want me dead?
Just injured.
I just want a story.
He wouldn't have
I want your
died.
job
I just want a better story than the one you just told.
How safe is your car?
I speak for Solomon. We want you. When I say we wish you had to drink through a straw,
No.
everything you consumed, because your jaw was wired shut.
I wish you had one of those things like Ned from South Park where you could talk out of your
Yeah,
throat.
that thing. Yeah, right.
Yeah, one of those voice box
God,
things.
that'd be cool if you did that.
Why?
Because it sounds cool.
Yeah, PGL and then my high school weight. I'd be like,
Yeah.
great story.
Even your most worthless stories would be cool.
Oh, it'd be so much more entertaining.
So neat.
All right. Well, I'm glad I shared.
Friday. No, wait, it was Saturday. This is
No,
the
but like
greatest
do an
bit ever.
impression with the thing. Like how would he sound with
From
the
the
thing?
Stephen King's novel?
From the Fantastic Four?
Yes.
From Adam's Family?
That's what I was trying to remember. Thank you. He didn't write that.
Stephen King did not write Adam's Family. No.
I knew it was there somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Like crossover universe with Gomez and Pennywise.
Here's Pa.
Here's
Wait, no, wait, that's
Little House on the Prairie.
It's The Shining meets Little House on the Prairie.
Oh, man.
Hawk loves both those.
I like
do,
this
I really
mashup
do.
so far.
I do
though.
too. So far, so
yeah,
good.
so far.
Yeah.
actually a little horror on the prairie would be a great movie.
Man.
Horror.
Yeah, like
I think that's who Laura Ingalls Wilder was.
Oh, how dare you? When she grew
Sauce.
up, maybe?
Sauce, was your lovely wife with you when you saw this license plate?
No.
Oh, thank God.
Because I was going to say, there's no doubt you probably would have cracked that joke to her, right?
100%.
Hey, those are my initials, and that was my high school weight. And she probably just stared out the window, waiting for the calmness of death to wash over her.
When we drove to Maynard's on Saturday,
I don't care what day it is.
Story.
I told her that joke, and she just kept driving.
Yeah, into a lake.
Yeah. Well, Louis was with us, so
Yeah, he'll figure it out. He'll swim.
Say, you and Louis go on in. I'll be right out in the park. You guys go on in.
Yeah, was Louis with you when you saw PJL?
No.
And slowly, she just coasted into the lake. Why is Cal parking in the water? Hey, Corey, quit vacuuming and come here.
Why did Kel just snap? Well, Sauce did a joke about a license plate.
Oh, he
And
did
he
the
did-
license plate story
He
again.
did it again, and he didn't know what day it was.
And it wasn't funny the 15th time.
The NFL is considering some rule changes, Benjamin Lieber, and a couple to the kickoffs.
Whoa.
One of them is moving the kickoff now to the 35 instead of the 30 if it's a touchback. But they're also just considering moving the kick back 5 yards at the kicking team's own 30.
It isn't worth it.
So one or the other, but not both.
That's the word, yeah.
Okay, I guess I read that wrong. I thought they were going to do this, both of them, which is fine. I mean, I actually enjoyed a little bit more of the returns. I think everybody else did.
Yeah.
I actually don't. I don't mind the little like 5 yard bit.
I'm with you.
But the 5-yard bit sucks if it's nothing but touchbacks.
Exactly.
It only works if there's actual returns.
Correct. Right.
Otherwise,
Which
it defeats the
there were
purpose.
more returns this year than there were last year.
Yep. So I think this would try to increase that even more.
It's going the right direction. Now they also have to figure out the onside kick thing, because that's just not, I don't know, it's not fair, I guess.
Right.
Like, you having the element of a surprise. They need just to implement some sort of rule where something as goofy as, if the ball hits the ground before that 5-yard buffer, then it's a live ball. So you don't have to declare anything. You just say, all right, if the ball happens to get squibbed and it hits in front of that line, then it's a live ball. And if you are skillful enough, and let's just say it has to skip through, like it touches and skips through, obviously it wouldn't be fair for it to like die right there and the other team couldn't get to it.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, there's got to be a way where you can surprise onside without declaring to the universe that you're going to onside kick.
Agreed. Element of surprise is fun.
Yeah.
All right, the news is next. Ben is here. We expect Muss in a second or so. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
The Fan. She finds joy in every touch and hug. Each moment brings her pure and sweet sugar.
I had no idea.
With so many options, why choose Arizona State University?
For me, the only online option was ASU because of the quality. Their faculty was really involved with their students and care about your personal journey. The dedication to my personal development from my professors, that's been extremely valuable to me.
Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Explore more than 300 undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.